Hello everyone, today I'll be teaching you KET. Please take out your student book, okay, as always. And please take out your workbook 5. Okay, workbook 5. Alright, please turn to your student book page 94. 94, okay. So let's have a look in this page. 94 something looks like this, right? 94 something looks like this. So what is the title of this unit? What is the title of it? Yeah, the truth is out there. Yes, the truth is out there. Do you know what this sentence means? Or have you ever heard it in TV series or anything? It can be, right? What image comes in your mind as you look at this page? It might be about, what is it about? It's about aliens, right? Aliens, as you can see in this picture. Yes, these are all about alien. Do you think that they exist? Maybe they're somewhere in the space. They can be, right? So, let's look at part 1. Let's look at part 1. Read the title and listen to the music. How does it make you feel? What image come into your mind? Okay, so let's look at part 1. Okay, I'll play a recording and now you have to tell me what images like comes in your mind after you listen to this kind of music. Okay, so let's listen. Okay, listen. Yeah, here we go.
Unit 10A. The truth is out there. Exercise 1, page 94. Listen to the music. How does it make you feel? What images come to mind?
Have you listened to the music? Yes, right? So what images come to your mind? How it makes you feel? You may write that down in your book, okay? So this music can be reminds you of science fiction films, right? Like Star Wars, and it can make you feel excited. What can you imagine if it like reminds you of Star Wars and all that? Maybe you can imagine of strange planets and spaceships, right? So you may write your answer in your student book. That's your thought, okay? Alright, part 2. Part 2. Which of the following can you see in the picture? So, here are some pictures, right? It goes from 1, 2, 3, and then in the next page there's picture number 4, 5, and 6, right? So all you have to do is, I would like you to write down the numbers on the words, okay? So let's look at number 1. What is number 1? What is picture number 1? Look at your book. What is picture number 1? Are they stars, a comet? There are options, okay? There are options here, okay? Stars, a comet, the moon, the earth, etc., okay? So what is picture number 1? That is a space shuttle, yes. So can you just write space shuttle 1, okay? Space shuttle, okay? Just write 1 on space shuttle because that is in your book over here, okay? You just write 1. That will be enough for you, okay? How about 2? Very easy. What is number 2? An alien. Yes, an alien. An alien. Picture 3. What is picture 3? The moon, or the sun, planet, our solar system, satellite. That is UFO. Yeah, a UFO. Picture 4. What is picture number 4? Picture number 4. Picture 4 are planets. Sun and moon, right? You can see a picture. I think that's a picture of a sun. Yeah. And moon. These are called planets, okay? Planets. And then picture 5. You'll see something shining, right? That is called a comet. Okay? A comet. Number 6. Number 6. What is number 6? That is a statulid. Okay? Okay. So, if you're done with this, let's look at part 3A. Part 3A, read the title of the article. What do you think? The article is about, read the first and last paragraph to check. Okay, so here's the paragraph. Okay, here is the first paragraph, and the last paragraph is over here. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look on the title first. We are not alone. Or we? UFOs, alien abductions, lost time. It might sound like the latest series of the X-Files, but many people believe that these things really exist. Okay, first paragraph done. Let's read the last paragraph. There is just one problem with this. So far, no one has ever found any real aliens. So, is there a logical explanation for UFO and alien sightings? Or is the truth still out there? You decide. Okay, so what do you think this article is about? Very easy, right? It is about UFOs and aliens that really exist, right? Whether UFOs and aliens really exist. Okay, so this is all it about whether means yes or no. Okay? If it exists. Whether UFO and alien really exist. Okay? This is the answer for 3A. Write it down by yourself, okay? Alright, B, listen and read for question 1 to 7. Choose A, B, C for the best answer. Okay, so let's listen and you have to answer the question from 1 to 7, okay? Choose the correct answer, A, B, or C. This section, okay? This section. This section. Okay? So let's listen and read for this. Here we go.
Exercise 3B, page 94. Listen and choose the best answer. We are not alone. Or are we? UFOs, alien abductions, lost time. It might sound like the latest series of the X-Files, but many people believe that these things really exist. We asked Jack Smith, a top UFO researcher, what makes him believe that we're not alone.
Well,
he told us,
just picture the scene. I am riding my bike home one evening with my sister, when suddenly a strange bright light appears in the sky in front of us. I think it's a star, until it starts to change color and move up and down and from side to side. I'm afraid, but then I feel strangely calm. After a few minutes, it disappears behind the hills, and my sister and I ride home as fast as we can.
Astronauts, pilots, scientists, even presidents have had similar experiences. Some witnesses have even found debris and burn marks on the ground from UFO crashes. One UFO society, however, collected a list of 70,000 sightings from all over the world and found explanations for 80% of them. Comets, meteors, bright planets like Venus, aircraft lights, or even birds. Anything but UFOs. But what about the other 20%?
Well, there are thousands of solar systems, or planets that go around a central star like our sun.
Jack told us.
If the right conditions exist on just one of these planets, it is possible that life exists there. Personally, I'm convinced that aliens are here and that they walk among us.
There is just one problem with this. So far, no one has ever found any real aliens. So, is there a logical explanation for UFO and alien sightings? Or is the truth still out there? You decide.
Okay, so we are done with the listening, right? Now let's check the answers. Number one, they said the X-Files TV series deals with unexplained mysteries. Yes, that's right. So the answer is A. Okay, right. Number two, Jack Smith believes in UFOs. Right, wrong, or doesn't say? Yes, that's right. Right? As he's the top UFO researcher, of course he believes in UFOs, right? Number three, Jack Smith has talked to aliens. Did he? Doesn't say, right? He doesn't say that. And then number four, not many people have made contact with aliens. Any idea? They didn't say anything about this, okay? So that is doesn't say. Right, yeah. Number five. Number five is UFOs never leave traces behind them. Right or wrong? UFOs never leave traces behind them. Wrong. Okay. 6. The sun is only star in our solar system. Really? Doesn't say. Okay. For question 6, you know the sun is like the only star in our solar system, but the test doesn't say that, right? So that is doesn't say. Okay. Although it is right, but the test, like the text that you listen to it, doesn't say that. So that's why the answer is C, okay? If you're confused about questions 6. People have seen aliens among us. Really? That's wrong, right? B. Okay. Alright, the next one, part 4. You have to explain the words in bold. Okay, so let's have a look on the words in bold. The word that is bold, okay? Just like these. There are many words in bold, right? So I'll explain the one that is hard. Okay, so let's have a look here. I'll write it down, okay? If you can, then you write. Okay, the first word in bold is abduction. UFOs, alien abductions, lost time. It might sound like the latest series of X-Files. So what does abduction means? It means when someone like has taken away something by force, okay? Taken away by force. If I force you to do something, it means you have to do no matter what, even if you don't want, okay? By force. Taken away by force. When someone is taken away by force. Okay? Next one, researcher. You know what is a researcher is? It says UFO researcher. It means somebody who finds information about a particular subject. For example, here is UFO researcher, right? So a researcher of UFOs who find information about UFOs. I think you know that. Next one, strangely. You know what is strangely? It means something very unusual. Picture. Okay, the next word is picture. He told us just picture the scene here. What is the meaning of picture? He told us just to picture the scene. It means imagine. Okay? The picture that comes in your mind. Imagine. Okay? Next one, disappears. I think you know what is disappear. I have explained that lots of time. Hill. You know what is hill? It's like hill is small mountain. Okay? Small mountain. If you don't know, you may write that down. Next one, experiences. You know, witnesses. What is witnesses? Witnesses. Witness is the one who sees everything, okay? Or who sees something has happened. Who sees something, this is called something, okay? Short form, has happened. If somebody is a witness of UFO, it means somebody has seen UFO, okay? The witness is the person who saw UFO, okay? Next one is debris. What is debris? Witnesses have even found debris and burn marks on the ground from UFO crashes. Debris is like debris. It means the pieces of something that are left behind after an explosion or accident. Just like the thunders. Have you seen on the ground there are some marks like these? Right? These are called debris. Okay? Simple as that. Don't have to write long sentence. Okay? Next one. Burn marks. Burn marks is very easy when like if a place caught fire, they will have burn marks, right? Because the stuff are damaged. Burn marks. Ground. The surface of Earth. Crash. It means accident. I think the next one. Comet. What is comet? We have explained what is comet, right? Comet, there's a picture of comet, right? Here is the comet. Here's the comet. So what is a comet? It is like... It is a bright object with a tail that travels around the sun. Okay? Bright solar system. Solar system conditions. I think that's all. I think the next words, you know the meaning. So I won't explain that much. Please turn to the next page. So today we have to learn some of the grammar items. So let's have a look on page 95. Reported speech with say or tell. So what? Why do we use reported speech? When we want to report something, okay? We want to report something that someone has said or told. So just like here, let's have a look. I want an ice cream, she said. This is direct speech. Do you know what kind of marks are these? These are called speech marks, right? Or we can call it quotation marks, right? Speech mark or quotation marks. This tells you it's a direct speech. Speech just means like something you said, okay? I want an ice cream, she said. Direct speech. How do we make it reported speech? We may add say or tell, but we have to change something here. She said that she wanted an ice cream, right? Here, same thing. She said. You must follow the direct speech, okay? She said. We may add that. That's optional. You may say she said she wanted an ice cream. No problem. Or you may say she said that she wanted an ice cream. Alright. Here, what has changed? So let me I want you to have a look and tell me what has changed here. I've told you something, right? She said, she said. What is the difference between these two sentences? The speech marks are gone, and here the pronoun is changed. She said. She said. She wanted. I becomes she. Okay? Want becomes wanted. Present tense change to past tense. Okay? Present tense change to past tense. I wanted an ice cream becomes she wanted an ice cream. Understand? You may have a look on page 138 for more example. They have explained in very detail. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Page 138. As you can see, the words are very small here, this section, okay? In reported statement. Okay? So here, how do we change? Here's an example, right? Present tense, change to past tense, just like that sentence. Present continuous tense, change to past continuous. Present perfect, change to past. Past simple, change to past simple or past perfect. So just remember, we have to change to past. It can be past perfect, past continuous, past simple. Okay? So let's have a look here. Let's have a look. What is the difference between say and tell? Okay, you may turn back to your book, page number 95. Okay? Page number 95. Okay. She wants me to go home. Which one makes sense? Said or told? We may use reported speech using said or told. Said means say, told means tell, the present tense. But in reported speech, remember we use past, right? She want me to go home. She said me to go home or she told me to go home? Told makes sense, right? Told. She told me to go home. Okay? Alright. He wants me, his mother, that. Sorry. He what to his mother that he is going out. He told to his mother that, or he said to his mother that he's going out. Which one makes sense? Said. Okay? Next one. They what? That they were hungry. They said that they were hungry. So, what is the difference between said and told? Tell is when somebody suggests you something, right? She told me to do this. She told me to go home. She told me to study at home, okay? Said is a speech, okay? Just like this. She said, I want to go home. She said she wanted to go home, right? Sorry, she said she wanted to go home. So just like here, he said to his mother that he is going out. They said that they were hungry. So said is mostly followed with that. Okay? So let's look at part 6. How do the tenses, form, and pronouns change in reported speech? So the tenses, form, goes 1 tense back. Okay? It means present become past. Okay? And how does the pronoun change? I can be changed to he, she, it, right? Or even it can change to another pronoun, just like him, her, we, they, us, right? Yep. Let's fill in the blanks to know more about said and told reported speech. Let's have a look at 7A, exercise 7A. She watched that she what in a UFO research center. They give you the verb work, right? She said that or she told that? She said that makes sense, right? She said that it becomes past tense, right? Past tense. It goes 1 tense back in reported speech. Okay? They what? As the spaceship what from a planet millions of miles away from Earth. The verb is be. They told us or they said us? Told us. Yeah, told us. Be becomes? Be means is, am, or, right? So the past tense or is, am, or is was or were, right? Here is used for the spaceship. So that's why we use was. They told us the spaceship was from a planet millions of miles away from Earth. Number 3 and 4, you do it by yourself. Half minute, go. Okay, done? Next one is he was interested in astronomy. Astronomy means he wants to be an astronaut, okay? He said, yes, he said that. He said that he is followed with was, right? He was interested in astronomy. Next one. I what him? I said him or I told him? I told him, yes. I told him that I what? Martin's story about seeing UFO. Okay. They gave you the verb not and believe. Right? So how do we change not believe into past tense? What is the past form of not and believe? The negative is did not or didn't believe. Okay? Done? Okay. Here we go. Part 8. Part 8. Okay, part 8, you have to listen and fill in gaps from 1 to 5. Okay, so let's listen and you fill in the gaps and I'll check the answers with you. An example has been done, photographs. So let's have a look.
Exercise 8, page 95. Listen and fill in the gaps.
Hello, everyone. My name's Robert Baker, and I'd like to welcome you all to our fascinating exhibition, Alien Earth, here at the Colorado Springs Exhibition Center. Now, before you start your tour of the exhibition, I'd like to give you some important information to make your visit more enjoyable. The exhibition is on 2 floors. On the ground floor, you'll find our wonderful collection of photographs of UFOs from 1900 to the present day. You can also read stories and watch videos of alien and UFO sightings. On the first floor, you can see a collection of objects collected from areas near sightings. You can also speak to Dr. Charles Marshall, who is a UFO investigator for the government, just like Fox Mulder from the X-Files. Also on the first floor is a gift shop selling books and other souvenirs, and a small cafeteria where you can purchase drinks and snacks. Let me remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that guidebooks are available at the reception desk for $3.50. And finally, remember that the exhibition center is open until 4 p.m. today and every day, and the Alien Earth exhibition will be on display until the 20th of May. Take your time to look around. I'll be here in the entrance hall all afternoon, so please feel free to ask me any questions you might have. Thank you, and enjoy your visit.
Okay, let's fill in the gaps. You are done with that, right? Check the answers. Number 1. Ground floor photographs of UFOs, and the second one should be stories and what of sightings? Videos. Yes, videos. First, for a collection of objects found near sightings, Dr. Charles Marshall, what investigator? UFO. Yes, UFO. UFO investigator. Number 3, what shop and cafeteria? Gift shop and cafeteria. Price of guidebooks. Yeah, $3.50. Okay. Exhibition center closes at 4 p.m. Okay, done? Part 9. Part 9 is something different. Okay, listen to the sound, then use the words and phrases to write a short story entitled Visitors from Outer Space. So this is your homework. Okay, this is your homework in your workbook, but before that you have to listen to the sound, then you have to use the words and phrases. That is in your student book, page 95. Okay, we will listen to the sound and discuss together, okay? So the words and phrases they give you is quiet night, scared, talked, shocked, spaceship land, ride by, took off, right? So let's have a look. Let's listen, okay? Let's listen. Then we will discuss together.
Exercise 9, page 95. Listen to the sounds.
What do you hear? And the first one, do you want to listen again? Quite tricky, right? Let's go.
Listen to the sounds.
What sound is it? You write that down, okay? Then we'll discuss together. Okay, there's the second one.
It's not the important to craft bodies.
Alright, the first sound you hear is which animal it's related to the first sound. Any idea what animal is it? The sound comes like this, right? That is an owl hooting sound. Okay, owl hooting sound. Owl hooting. Okay, owl hooting. The next one is, what was that? What sound is this? Sound of, you may use the words and phrases that is in your student book page 95 as well. Spaceship land, yes. So the sound, this is the sound of spaceship landing, right? Yeah, landing. Landing, okay? And then, okay, the next one. What comes in your mind as you listen to this? That can be your own idea. But I could hear the sound of dry leaves. Okay, dry leaves. Okay? And some footstep. Quick footsteps. Okay. Footstep sound. The sound of these people are boys, right? They are talking. Boys talking quietly, right? Or you may say, we call this whispering sound, right? Whispering sound. Okay? All right. What sound is it? That is sounds of bicycle, right? Yes. Sounds of bicycle. Okay, owl hooting, sound of spaceship landing, dry leaves, quick footsteps, boys talking quietly, whispering sound, and then the last thing is sound of bicycle, right? So all you have to do is write a story. The title should be Visitor from Outer Space. Okay, Visitors from Outer Space. That is in your student book, right? It says, listen to the sound, then use the words and phrases to write a short story entitled Visitors from Outer Space. So when you write a story, what kind of tenses we use? We may use past tense. Yes, we may use past tense, right? A part of past tense, you may use past continuous, past perfect, right? Past perfect. Or you may use past continuous. Okay? Past perfect or continuous. Okay? And then you may use adjective and adverbs to make your story even more exciting, right? And instead of using direct speech, if you are talking about the boys talking quietly, I don't want to see something like this, because today we have learned reported speech, right? So I would like you to use reported speech as well. Okay? instead of using dialogue. Okay, you may say, you may use recorded speech as well, okay? So these are the idea of writing the story, okay? So that should be your own story. The title should be Visitors from Outer Space. I have these to support you. Remember to use the words and phrases that is in your student book, page 95 as well. You may create a story, okay? But remember, the title should be Visitors from Outer Space. So basically, this story should be about UFO, okay? Next page, 96. 96, okay. So there's a new title, right? 10B, Are You a Believer? Okay. Let's look at part 1. Listen to the music and look at the picture. What images come to mind? Okay, let's listen to the music and see what image comes in our mind. Here we go.
Unit 10B. Are you a believer? Exercise 1A, page 96. Listen to the music. What images come to mind?
Okay, after you're done listening with this, what images come to your mind? This kind of music. It's quite frightening, right? What can you think of after you listen to this music? You may think of haunted house, ghosts, or witches, right? Please write your answer, okay? What do you think of? B. Part B. Which picture shows a monster, a haunted house, a crop circle, a ghost, a fairy, and a witch? Okay, so let's look at this picture. So let's find a monster first. Which one is a monster? I think this looks like a monster, right? This is a monster. Next one. A haunted house. Which one is a haunted house? Yes, haunted house. Right. A crop circle. A crop circle. Yeah, here, a crop circle. Okay, a crop circle. Next one, a ghost. I think this is monster, then this is ghost. Yeah, monster and ghost. Ghost. Sorry, this is ghost and this is monster. Next one, a fairy. Which one is the fairy? This one? No, that should be this one. Fairy. Next one is, the last one is a witch. Which one is a witch? Yes, this one is a witch. You may write that down, okay? Witch, monster, a crop circle, fairy, ghost, haunted house. Do you believe in these things? Do the quiz to find out. Okay, you have to do a quiz. That should be your own, okay? So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Do you believe that? Okay, number 1, houses can be haunted. So just take yes or no. That's your answer. Number 2, let's read. Do you believe that dreams sometimes have meanings? Okay, just take yes or no. That should be your prediction, okay? Number 3. Do you believe that horoscopes can predict our future? Do you know what is horoscope? Just like Leo, Taurus, Libra, all that. Everyone has different horoscope, okay? Next one. Do you believe that crop circles are made by UFOs? Yes or no? Just take. 5. Do you believe that ghosts exist? Yes or no? Next one. Do you believe that monsters really exist? Okay. Next one. Witches can cast real spells. Okay, last one. Fairy exist. After you are done with this, okay, count how many yes you have. How many answer of yes you have. If you have 0 to 2, it means you are a skeptic. Try being a little bit more open-minded. Okay, if you have 3 to 5 yes, it says you're pretty wise. Wise, it means you are smart. You know there's some strange stuff out there, but you don't believe everything you hear. If you have 6 to 8 yes, wow, you're a true believer. Aren't you taking things a bit too far? So which one are you? Okay. So if you're done with this, let's look at part 2. Sentence 1 to 8 are from a dialogue between two friends. Read them and try to answer the question A to C. So here are the sentence 1 to 8. Okay, here are the sentence 1 to 8. These sentences are from a dialogue between two friends. Okay, read them out and answer the question. Okay, all I want you to do is answer the question. Okay, listen. So let's listen.
Exercise 2, page 96. Listen and answer. James, I really don't think coming here was such a good idea. This place gives me the creeps.
Oh, come on. Surely you don't believe those people who say this house is haunted, do you? You know there are no such things as ghosts.
I know, but it's so cold and dark in here. And just listen to that wind howling outside.
Who lived here anyway?
This is the house which belonged to that rich old couple. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Fairbanks.
Aren't they the couple whose baby was kidnapped?
That's right. But the strange thing is that a week after the Fairbanks lost their son, they disappeared and no one has seen them since.
What do you mean they disappeared? They probably just moved away.
Well, no one saw them leaving and all their belongings are still here. No one else has lived here for over 50 years. There are people who say that sometimes they can hear the sound of a baby crying coming from inside the house.
I don't believe it. Hey, look! I wonder what's behind this door.
Leave us alone! Get out of our house!
Ah! What on earth was that? Come on, Angie, let's get out of here.
Okay, that's quite scary. Okay. So let's have a look on question A to C. A. Where do you think they were? That's an easy question, right? Where were they? Haunted house. Yes, haunted house. So you're right, haunted house. Okay, check your answers. Number 2, B. What was strange about the place? What was strange? It was creepy, they said, right? Creepy. Creepy means strange. Why? There were ghosts. There were ghosts. Okay, why did they decide to leave? Why did they decided to leave at the end? Because they heard something, right? They heard something. Yeah. Okay. Next part. Read the dialogues and replace the words in bold in sentence 1 to 5 with words from the dialogue. Okay. So all you have to do is read the dialogue. So here, read the dialogues. Read the dialogues over here. So let's read, okay? Angie, James, I really don't think coming here was such a good idea. This place gives me the creeps. James said, Oh, come on. Surely you don't believe those people who say this house is haunted, do you? You know there are no such things as ghosts. Angie said, I know, but it's so cold and dark in here, and just listen to that wind howling outside. James said, who lived here anyway? Angie said, this is the house which belonged to that rich old couple, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Fairbanks. James said, aren't they the couple whose baby was kidnapped? Angie said, that's right. But the strange thing is that a week after the Fairbanks lost their son, they disappeared and no one has seen them since. James said, what do you mean by they disappeared? They probably just moved away. Angie said, well, no one saw them leaving and all their belongings were still here. No one else has lived here for over 50 years. There are people who say that sometimes they can hear the sound of a baby crying coming from inside the house. James said, I don't believe it. Hey, look, I wonder what's behind this door. Voice, leave us alone. Get out of our house. James said, what on earth was that? Come on, Angie, let's go out of here. So remember to read the dialogue, okay? So we are done with reading. So let's find out which one the words in bold are referred to. Number 1, people believe it is haunted. So it belongs to the house. Yes, the house. The house. It refers to the house. Number 2, let's read part 3A, okay? He was kidnapped. Who was kidnapped? Fairbanks' son. Fairbanks' son. Okay? Do you know what is the meaning of kidnap? It means you take away someone, okay, by force. Okay. Next one. They disappear suddenly. Mr. and Mrs. Fairbanks. Okay? Next one. She feels scared. Who feels scared? James. Yes, James. Number 5. He wants to open it. He wants to open the door. Okay, it's referred to it. Okay? Next page, please. Next page is referred to page 97. So is there any word in bold in the dialogue you don't understand? Howling. Do you know what is howling? It means making a long sound. Wah! Just like ghosts, right? Gives me creeps. It means scares me, okay? Kidnap, I told you. Belongings, I think you know. Wonder. Wonders means something you think about or you try to guess. What on earth? What on earth? When you ask this question when you are surprised or shocked, okay? That's all. There's very less words in bold in this page. Let's look at 97. Relative pronouns. So relative pronoun is very easy to understand actually. So let's look at these 2 sentences. So like basically we use relative pronouns to show possession, okay? The person, let's look at this. The person who invented safety razor was called King Camp. So the relative pronoun here who is refers to what? Safety razor or the person? Yes, it refers to the subject, right? It shows possession. Who? The person who invented safety razor was called King Camp. Okay, the person. Understand? Let's look at the next one. The computer is a machine which consists of many parts. It refers to the subject. Computer, yes. It shows possession. Okay? So it's very easy to understand actually, but if you still don't understand, you may look at your book page 139 for the grammar reference. Okay? I think you understand how to use that. Part 5. Read the examples and underline the correct items. Which relative pronoun do we use? For people only, for things or animal, and to show possession. Okay, so let's have a look. So these are the example I've given you, right? For people, which relative pronoun do we use for people? Who? Yes, you may write that down. Who is for people. How about for things and animals? Yes, we use which, right? How about to show possession? Whose? To show possession. What is possession? To show possession means like something belongs to somebody. Okay? Possession. Okay? Alright. Let's do some exercise to know more about relative pronouns. Number 1. Let's look at number 1. Anne is the woman who or which believes in witches. Who? Yes, so you have to underline the answer. Who? It refers to, it's relating to the subject and. Okay, if you don't understand, you can highlight the word and to tell yourself it refers to and. Okay, who? Number 2. Number 2. That's the man whose or which father studies unexplained mysteries. Whose? Yes, whose. That's the man whose father study and explain mysteries. Number 3. This is the house which or who people believe is haunted. House is used for the relative pronoun which. Okay? Which. So for 6a, it's very easy. You have to just fill in the gaps with who or whose. Okay? Whose is just for who, for relative pronoun, who is used for people. Remember, it's used for people. For whose is used to show possession, just like in number 2. See, that's the man whose father studies unexplained mysteries. Can you do 6a in 30 seconds, please? Go, your time starts now. Ten more seconds. Okay, let's go. That's the man, what dog bite me? That's the man who dog bites me, or whose? Whose, because the dog belongs to the man, right? It shows possession. That's why we use whose. Next one. He's the one what wrote the note? He's the one who wrote the note. Whose is a possession between two things or people. Okay? Who is just for a singular person, just one person. Here, number 3. Sally's the girl what brother saw a ghost. Sally's the girl whose brother saw a ghost. Okay? Next one. Number 4. The girl what is singing is Lynn. The girl who is singing is Lynn. Number 5. Bill is the one what father is a ufologist. That should be whose. Okay? Next one. Next word. 6B, use who or which to make sentence. Number 1 has been done for you. Number 1, they said, fortune teller, predict our future, right? So fortune teller is someone. That has been done for you, right? Fortune teller is someone who predict our future. Let's look at number 2. Spaceship astronauts travel in. Okay, so spaceship is someone or something? Something. So you write a spaceship is something. Who or which? For spaceship we use which. Okay, which astronauts travel in. Okay, write that down. Number 3. Flying saucer, aliens used to travel in. So flying saucer is someone or something? Something, yes. A flying saucer is something which, so you write by yourself, okay? Which or who? If it is something, it refers to which, right? Which aliens used to travel in. Number 4, bats, animals only come out at night. So bats are what? Animal, right? Bats are animals. For animals we use who or which? Which, right? Which only come out at night. For number 5, you do it by yourself, okay? And then 7, match the parts to make complete sentence. Okay, you just have to match. So I'll do one of the example with you. Rest of it, you do it at home, okay? Very easy. John is the boy. It says, John is the boy whose sister I know well, okay? John is the boy whose sister I know well. So this is homework, okay? Question number 5, and this part is homework. And remember to write your story at workbook 5. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.